Hello everyone, welcome to A Foreigner Farming in the Philippines. Ippy and Rainiel did some pretty serious cleanup today in this area here. Added a lot to this future wood burning pile here and created another one right there. This one's too heavy for them to lift, I guess. And we need to do something with that tin. Put it down in the scrap tin pile. But they did pretty amazing work here today. We need to rake up this last little portion here. Well, I know how they're going to do it. They're going to make it. They're just going to mow it all and come back, and they'll clean all this up, and it'll be all cleaned. I don't know when we're going to get to this dirty kitchen. It needs to be dismantled the rest of the way. Ming Ming, what are you doing? What are you doing, Ming Ming? You know, this is kind of against the rules for you to be out here, huh? You know that, huh? Ming Ming is driving me crazy. Now that she's figured out how to get outside, because I've caught her going down the playpen there. She gets up on the roof and then she goes down the poles and down the chain link. And the dogs don't really mess with her, but they're, you know, I don't know, I'm just worried. And right now there's no way to keep her locked up in the house. And she's just like the dog. She's got to be everywhere that I am. She follows me around like a puppy. But anyway, these logs here are all going to be added to one of those piles or the other there. I guess Maricel wants to she wants to clean all this out right here and just extend the garden over to about where Rainiel's walking there, about another 15 feet or so. And so there had been a border kind of created here with clippings and coconut husks and just all kinds of stuff. Well, that's all getting cleaned out. And I don't know, it takes a long time for these coconut stumps to rot out. And it also takes a long time to dig them out. So I think we're just going to be working around this one for a good long time. And probably that stump there as well. There's a coconut stump over there by the sidewalk that has been there for 4 years. And it still looks like a stump. They just don't degrade. So Ippy and Rainiel are not going to be working all week next week, but probably Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, maybe. Monday and Tuesday at least, to finish getting all this wood here cleaned up. A couple more. I just want this area here next to the house clean. And it's getting there, but it's not there yet. All this area here, there's still a lot of wood that needs to be stacked, and just more cleaning that needs to go on, so that I can come through after they're all done. And I'm going to do a little bit of pruning on these Limoncito and fertilize them again. They're coming back out from the typhoon damage. You can see the bright green leaves on them. They're doing okay. They were most of these little trees, the leaves that wind had completely stripped all the leaves off of them. It was like they were just twigs. But they've, for the most part now, come back. But they need fertilizer and pruning. And a couple of them, this one here needs to be stood up. Maybe that'll be on the agenda as well next week, is to stand up these trees that you can see this one here, how much this little tree was rocking. This is the travel path of that trunk. It's over a foot. So it was slamming it over this way and then slamming it over back the other way, and how it survived, I mean, that is a tough tree. It's a Limoncito, but it's the old, it's not a grafted variety. This was, we bought this at the nursery, but this was started from a seed, and the thorns on this thing, these are sharp as porcupine quills, and they're, you know, I pushed on that really hard, and you can't, it's like, yeah, it's wood. You can't break them. They're not real friendly to be walking by, and I'd rather them to grow up than out. You can see that one there is, I don't know, it's a good 12 feet in the air. And I think there's 6 of them right here in a little block of the old style. And this is another one right here. They just need some love. They need some pruning and some fertilizing. This one here is bearing fruit already. Again. I know this is a Landan, I can't remember. It's an orange tree, but the oranges never turn orange. They stay green even when they're ripe. The skin stays green. It's orange on the inside with this Talandan, I can't remember how to say it. But there were 4 in here. I think we've got 1, 2, I don't know, I'm only seeing 2. So I don't know what happened to the other 2. But things are taking shape slowly but surely. We're going to get this all back to better than it was before. Better than it was before. All this stuff here has to be moved out. Yeah, I'm going to ask Marcel for the pruning shears, and I'm going to go to town. There's old wire in here from the old fence that was up here that needs to be taken down. I know that Marcel wants to put a fence in here, but we haven't heard from Gabriel all week. He was supposed to be taking those barrels, taking the old caretaker house down. Well, somebody broke that little branch out of that tree. Supposed to be dismantling the old fish pen caretaker's house and finding a buyer for those barrels, and we had told him Tuesday or Wednesday we'd be able to spare Tata and crew if and when he needed them, but we haven't heard from him, so we'll probably go over there tomorrow afternoon. He's always there Sunday afternoon. We'll go over there and see what he's up to. It's looking good. Well, it's not looking good yet. It's looking better. I'm much more relieved. What are you doing up there, Mommy? You be careful, huh? Mommy's taking Charlie on a little tour up there. What's going on, dude? Ming Ming, what are you doing? You lost me? Now you found me again? Come on, let's go back inside, Ming Ming. You're making me crazy. Come on, Ming Ming. Come on, Ming Ming. Come on, Ming Ming. Get back in there. There you go. Go on. No, don't be hard-headed now. Don't be a cat and stand around in the doorway. Hoi. Alrighty. Thank you, everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.